See, all right. I'm gonna ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So if you had a magic pen, right? A magic wand, how will you solve this immigration or migrant issue that's going on right now in the country?
So that's a really good question, right? Here right now at the Legislative Hall, I want to call everybody who represent us here in the state of Delaware to stop this abuse in Delaware, to be ignorant and say go back to your country. But in reality, when it comes to other jobs and titles, and they say, oh, you come here to steal my job, or so are they, other than the Delaware Coalition of Immigrant Justice, Immigration, the ACLU, are also giving out resources. Le quiero hacer un llamado a todos que no se dejen intimidar por esa gente, que sigan adelante en este país, que sí se puede lograr. And I want to
across the country.
¿Dónde nació?
You're born here? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Okay. You speak English?
I understand why y'all here, because this is a traffic stop.
Everybody's taking a ride. He's going with ICE.
This is body camera footage from just one night of traffic stops in Nashville, Tennessee.
You got your driver's license?
In May 2025, state troopers and federal immigration agents teamed up.
Howdy, English? Broken. I'm gonna run real quick.
We rarely get to watch ICE in action like this.
Might be wet. When we say wet, it just means illegal.
A nonprofit had to sue to get this footage, which was first made public by Lighthouse Reports.
Mine too. Are you here legally?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, guys. Today's video we're gonna touch on immigration. Not everywhere, just in Delaware right now, right? And right here we got Maria.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Paz, o como mi medio nombre.
Yeah. She an activist in the city of Dover, Delaware. She represent the Spanish community, right?
Yeah, the Latino community.
The
Yeah.
Latino community. And I guess ICE is in Delaware right now, right? And a lot of people is afraid, you know?
Yep.
A lot of stuff going on that you want to talk about, right?
Yep, exactly. I want to talk about what's happening right now in Delaware, and not just in Delaware, but in United States of America. What's going on here is that everybody is afraid of these animals, these crazy people. They are afraid, and they also intimidate people. They kidnap people. They take them to these centers, you know, the concentration camps that they have back in the days.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
like what's concentrate like a wall, like what you mean?
Yeah, like prison, and
prison.
they allege that they don't feed them, or they don't give them food. They rape them. They don't have contact with their family members of the loved ones. A lot of people cannot be found. So today I have facts from the Delaware Coalition for Immigration Justice, and all this information.
Can I see that?
Yes, thanks to Joanne, who posted all this information in Facebook and all the entire community. So today, May the 8th, there was some arrests here for the ICE raids in the morning. At least one was detained here in Lincoln. So here's also the number for, if you can't find a hotline number, if you can't find the loved ones here in Delaware, you can also report the immigration activity going on.
Yeah. So I guess that's the information that you can use to, I guess, find where your loved one is, or family or friend, whatever.
Yep.
That's the number right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the screen so everybody can see that too,
Yep.
right? So, is anybody close to you been affected? No.
Well, right here in Dover, not exactly close, but here in the community 2 weeks ago, there was some raids here in the Capitol in Dover, you know, the the capital of first state. And now they are doing this stuff.
All right, let's go.
Okay, now they doing this downstate Lincoln. I got all this paperwork that I printed out from Facebook. I don't just talk by whatever I want to say. I talk by facts. You guys can find all this stuff in the Delaware Coalition of Immigrant Justice and the hotline too. All the information that I find, even though that the governor last year on July 2025, he signed a bill, Bill 182 or HB 182, that the police cannot collaborate with immigration. There's still a lot of activity going on in the area.
Right. So, you told me a lot of family is actually afraid, right? Afraid to go to work, afraid to take the kids to school, afraid to even go out to the park.
Exactly.
What do you think is that reason? The reason is?
Because they just being facial profiling, racist. They just pull any vehicle right now, and they just stop any vehicle, run them. I guess just if they run the plates, I'm not sure how they're going by, and they just see a Hispanic or Latino name or whatever. They even pulling up the Puerto Rican people and abusing people and submitted them and leaving them in those the prisoner concentration camps for months. Even the Puerto Rican people was paying for this mess.
See, all right, I'm gonna ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So if you had a magic pen, right, a magic wand, how will you solve this immigration or migrant issue that's going on right now in the country?
So that's a really good question, right? So everybody thinks that there is a pathway to citizenship, and there's not really, unless you get married to a U.S. citizen. That's the only way, and a lot of people immigrate from another country and to get a better life, or they're running for abuse or any other situation that they want to be in this country. And my thing is, I would I would allow them to be here legally,
Illegally?
No, legally.
Legally. So how will you go about being here illegally?
One of the, I'm not 100%, like, for example, a lot of people migrate from another country here to work, right? And I think that it's important that we just think, why is other people here in the U.S. and not just judge them.
So you want for the population to understand why people came over, right?
Yes, not everybody's criminal, and not everybody is whatever they saying. We're not criminals. We're just here for work.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you some tough questions. I'm gonna be the bad guy. I think you know. All right. Do you believe in law and order?
Yeah.
Can you explain more what you mean by yeah?
By law and order?
Yeah.
What do you think about law and order?
Well, she asking me a question. What I think about law and order? I believe you gotta have a strong law for society to be governed by, to keep everything on an even playing field. So nobody should be above the law, and nobody should feel invisible within society. So everybody should be equal. That's what I mean by law and order.
So, what do you? I know you're asking me the questions, but right now with this government in the U.S., they think they're above the law and above like king. They think they are the king because they're millionaires, and they can do whatever, you know, in this government right now, like current government. You know, and I think that we are here to work because nobody else does the work the immigrant does than we do here in the U.S.
All right, so you think a lot of immigrants can work because people in America don't do the work they're doing, right?
Exactly.
So
and when they say we come here to steal the jobs, I think a lot of people, it's just an excuse to be ignorant and say go back to your country. But in reality, when it comes to other jobs and titles, and they say, "Oh, you come here to steal my job," or so can they able to say, are they able to say, I don't qualify for that job, or you just want to steal my job and be ignorant and say that to other people? You know what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying. All right, I'm gonna play the bad guy again. What you said to people out there, right, that on the other side, that said, well, Americans go through the same thing too. Like, you know what I mean, with the deportation and stuff like that. Americans get in trouble, they get taken away from the family.
Yep.
And put in prison for like 50, 60 years, right? And during the deportation part, people get sent home and they got the freedom to rebuild their life. What you say to that? What's the misunderstanding when it comes to that?
When it comes to the freedom?
Yeah, that Americans and people that have been deported go through the same thing. One go to jail for 50 or 60 years, one go back to wherever they came from. What do you think of that? Is that the same thing or is it different?
When you're talking about immigration and they say to go back to the country,
yeah,
and they don't
like if you get deported back to your country. Is that the same thing or the misunderstanding?
I think it's different because they still mistreating them. They don't give enough food. I see some centers. I see some videos that they are saying that they don't get to take a shower. They don't get to talk to a family member. The consulate and what else? There's a lot of things that I want to talk about. I just can't remember right now.
You can't remember? You want to take a little break?
Yeah.
All right.
Work process. But these people are crazy. They're just doing whatever their will is, and release those files. Release the Epstein files, because I know that everybody knows in here, and the U.S. is very powerful, and they need to release the Epstein files to stop trafficking people, stop blaming on Iran and other countries for us, and us paying all this kind of gas money, and we don't have that kind of money to be paying all this kind of money.
What are you saying? The gas price too high?
Yeah, because of him.
Because of Mr. President?
Yes. True or false?
I'm a journalist. I can't answer that.
A lot of people are complaining on Facebook that they're paying extra money for gas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gas prices up. I think up to like 4 something.
Yeah, 460 something. And some other places is 5 something. In California, it's like almost $8.
You got juggle between gas and McDonald's. Which one you gonna get?
We're paying the price for Iran, so you know who to blame. Not Iran, but the U.S. government.
Oh wow, you bull. Hey guys, we still here. Hey, some of this interview gonna be in Spanish. Well, I don't speak Spanish, but I'm sure she's gonna help me to learn one day. But She gonna explain everything she telling me within Spanish, all right?
Yeah. So hay mucha gente que está buscando el asilo en Estados Unidos y los están mandando a África. So there's a lot of people they seeking the asylum.
Asylum. Yeah.
Yep. And they can't. The United States government are sending them to Africa. All kinds of places here. You guys can look this up in Google. This is the resources that I have right now. Google. So they're sending them to Ghana, Sweden, Rwanda, Uganda, all places in Africa that you can see and search it up in Google. They sending these people to Africa. Why are they doing this? I don't know. The United States supposed to be hugging these people that they can't be. They running away. They are afraid of their lives and their countries. So that's the question that I don't understand. Why are they being discriminated and being kicked out of this country?
All right, so
That's the real question.
it's a real question. So, all right, we're gonna focus on Delaware because that's the main reason why you.
Okay.
You said a lot of family. Do you know the family that are friend within the state of Delaware?
Exactly. I don't know if family, but there's a lot of people going on. A lot of people, families that are being affected by these deportations right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you, do you within the state of Delaware, right? What's the percentage of people is considered to be undocumented?
Undocumented, I have no idea. I don't want to throw out numbers, but there is all over the country.
All right. Is there any organization within Delaware? I know you showed me one of them earlier,
Yep.
and you showed me the letter that the executive order that Governor Myers signed into law. But is there any other organization that is helping out people that going through anything?
I believe, other than the Delaware Coalition of Immigrant Justice, Immigration, the ACLU are also giving out resources. You know, they're always giving out resources.
You're always giving the resources
Yep.
to the ACLU. So, all right. So within the state of Delaware, where is the high concentration of the you think the ICE rate is at?
That's a question of security. So I will not disclose that.
All right, you won't disclose that, but all right. Cause
And I know the answer, but I don't want to say it because that's a question of security. And you know that we are in the capital, so this shouldn't be happening right now.
All right, I know you speak for the
Latino communities
Latino-
and in general, because I like to go out there and educate people about their rights too. About the rights, if they ever get pulled over about police, that they don't violate also the civil rights.
Do you think the Hispanic community is a target for ICE, or is every community?
Of course, they doing racial. They stopping everybody. The Hispanic, Latino, and the Puerto Rican people are paying also.
Puerto Rican?
Exactly, because they're brown skin too.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So what they do? They deport them to Puerto Rico? How that work? Well,
They keep them in prison for a couple of months, a couple of weeks, and they are also carrying them passports and their birth certificates with them in their
so
wallet
they
and
traveling
in the
with a
car.
document.
Yep.
Just to prove that.
And then they release them because, as you know, Puerto Rican is part of the U.S.
Yeah. So what you really want for people to know, and what you really want for people, like if you want help, what you really want?
What I want is the community to be alert that they should call the hotline The hotline is right here. 302-500-5551, and report any activity, any immigration or raids in the area. What I want is this injustice to stop, because this is inhumane, and stop separating people from their loved ones because they are people are afraid to go to work. They're targeting the people who is hardworking people, and you know, the recent one also, the kids, they were waiting for the parents from coming from the bus, and then the immigration took them. So I have a lot of information here where I can show where's the vehicle. They broke the windows.
Vehicle.
There's a vehicle here with the windows that are
broken by ice?
Yes, by ice.
Oh, wow.
See? And I have a lot of information. I just don't like to talk by what I feel, my feelings. I want to talk that I want to show facts. This is information that has been sent to me, and you can also check it out on Facebook. There's a lot of other information that they send me to my messenger.
So it's like an organization that connect together.
Not an organization. There's a group
of people.
Community. They send me every day. That's why I contacted you, and you agreed to meet with me, so that way a lot of people are aware of what's going on in the community and all over Delaware. You know?
So is there anything, like how can people be, I don't think like government just going to people door and just say, well, you don't look like you belong here, let's go. So
they do that. Yeah, they also do that, and they drive around and they stopping people like random. Yep. Like if you go out on YouTube and check those videos out, that's what they do. They broke the windows. They pull people out without any warrants, any judge signed warrant.
Yeah.
They just pull people out, and then they just take them. Like back in the day, you know?
Back in the day.
Yep.
I got you. So,
1939.
1939. What happened in 1939?
You don't know what happened? The story of the diary of, what's her name? The little girl.
Oh, you talking about, I think I know you're talking about. That was in Germany, though.
Yeah, yeah. The Nazi people, they were following her, and she was writing everything in her journal.
So you comparing.
Yep.
You comparing what happened in the 30s and 40s to what's going on here right now? Yeah,
because I hear bombs, I hear people getting separated, I hear the whistles, I hear everything that back in the Nazis discriminating people for being Jewish, you know. And Frank, I think her name is, the little girl.
And Frank.
She was only 12 years old, and she was writing all terrible things. Even though that happened to her, you know, she always had hopes and dreams that her family was going to be safe. And look at these agents here, unmarked vehicles, and agents here in Lincoln, Delaware.
So this happened in Lincoln, Delaware?
Yeah, that happens in this morning, May the 8th.
And what happened to those people that was in the vehicle?
They took them. You see the windows cracked? They over there.
They took them?
Yep, there was detention going on. And like I said, you guys can follow this page and just reporta lo que ves y no te quedes callado porque acuérdate que tu voz cuenta.
See. Hey, so I'm gonna ask you, right? What would you say to people that on the other side of the border who trying to come to the United States, right? How they should do it? Instead of, you know what I mean, so they can't have those kind of problems with them. How can they do it?
Say that question again.
People that on the other side of the border that trying to come to the United States, right? How can they go about it and do it?
Well, there's not an actual way to come over here and work. They just, a lot of people do it illegally because they're just trying to get better jobs and money for the family.
Yeah, that's understandable, but it's not good for the kids and the wife and all the other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, to put that, because just let's say this, right? 'Cause one of the main reasons for this, I'm assuming,
Ajá.
or you,
So, por último, last but not least, le quiero hacer un llamado a todos que no se dejen intimidar por esa gente, que sigan adelante en este país, que sí se puede lograr. And I want to, here right now at the Legislative Hall, I want to call everybody who represent us here in the state of Delaware to stop this abuse in Delaware, that we are human beings and we have rights, que tenemos derechos. We have rights to be, to work. We have rights to be here in the U.S. and rights as a human beings and civil rights. Don't matter. We have civil rights, don't matter if we are documented or undocumented. Thank you.